So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Mars, Venus in the 11th house of your birth chart, as in what happens when their conjunction of Mars and Venus are in the 11th house of your birth chart. And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular position, what sign they're in, what nakshatra they're in, along with all your astrological details, for that, check out the links here, Astrology.com, where you'll find my books, reports, consultations, and a link to my academy, Kapiel Raaj Academy, where I'm currently teaching one of the most simplest and the best courses out there of Nandinadi. Probably one of the biggest. Yeah, every day it just gets bigger and bigger. So Mars, Venus in the 11th house. Okay, so 11th house is what? House of wish fulfillment, right? It's the desire. And 11th house is the house of elder siblings, your social circles, your network circles, friends. Now, friends, there are two types of friends. Friends that are in the third house, friends that are in the 11th house. The third house friends are the people that you want to hang out with every day. 11th house friends are the type of people that you will hang out once every 3-4 months, 5 months, like a professional gathering, but it's also friends. There's duality in those friendships because there's always this focus on professional gain. Remember that. You don't seek professional advantage and gains from your true friends, real friends. You don't care if they can give you something in your life or not. Because if you're looking for that, then you're not their friend and they cannot be your friend. But with our professional social circle, we're always wanting to learn something so we can progress in our life. That's the 11th house. So here, what is the simplest thing you can see? With Venus and Mars in the 11th, what is this person's desire? What is their highest of desire? The highest of desire will be, obviously, love, romance, relationships, okay? Dating people, wanting to have intimacy with people. So if somebody who's not wanting to be committed, their lifestyle, they realize, I just want to experience many people, that is going to be the desire. Because Venus represents the love and the commitment, or the unionship of commitment. Commitment is naturally Saturn. And then Mars will represent especially in a female's chart, a man that they want to be with. That becomes a desire. Besides all of that, desires will be money and property. So if you were to tell this person, okay, I have this desire, what do I do? Well, what's the easiest thing you can tell them? That your desire is going to come through by you focusing on things connected with land, things connected with real estate. Playing sports fulfills your desires. Going to the gym fulfills your desires. See, this is a very peculiar house of desires. Like, do you know when you have these two planets in the 11th house, when you start fulfilling desires in your life, you start to get money and gains. Now you must be like, okay, well, I have a desire for a Ferrari. Great, I can't fulfill that. I'm not making that money. Yeah, you gradually build up to that. It starts out from small desires. Whenever you have, let's say, this burning desire to eat some spicy food, right? You have Venus, Mars together. You may enjoy eating hot, spicy food. Yet you have that desire, but you somehow don't want to fulfill it because you've got too much work. You've got to go somewhere, do something. You're feeling lazy. In that case, you must fulfill that small desire. Once you fulfill that small desire of eating that spicy food, or that noodles and chow mein, or whatever it is that you want to eat, now what's going to happen is like you're triggering your Venus. your Venus begins to dance. Then you do this every week. 1 week, you may have desire to buy a pair of nice jeans that you saw in some commercial. You know you can also get it. You can afford it, but it's just that again, things are coming up and you're just kind of putting that desire in the back end. You can't. Go go on your lunch break, go after work, go to that store, go online, get that pair of jeans. Because one day, once you fulfill small desires, one day you would be walking into a BMW dealership to get yourself a 750i. That's what happens. Now, of course, we are only looking at Venus and Mars. We don't know what other planet is affecting these two particular planets. And the other thing, you are going to meet your significant other through social circles, work conferences, but they will also be very near you and you will know them from somewhere in the past. Maybe you never even met them, but you'll still know them from somewhere in the past. You know how? You both find out that you worked for the same company during the same period, but they were on a different floor, you were on a different floor, and you guys never met. Meaning you knew you were somehow connected previously. Maybe they went to the same high school as you, and you guys never saw each other. Maybe you were a senior and the other person was a freshman. So you wouldn't be hanging out with them. I don't know. I mean, in US it becomes that freshman, junior, sophomore, and senior. But somehow you will know them. Maybe they know of this person and you know that person. And I'm like, oh my God, I know that person too. So again, you get connected from the past. That's how you know that you know this person, right? Because you met them in the past. Now, for certain ascendants, which I won't say here, that desire can amplify that struggle as well. The more you desire for being with someone, the more you desire that love and that companionship, that sexual camaraderie, the further it goes away and you have to let it go. There's certain ascendants that do that. And especially with Venus and Mars here, you will see because they're in the 11th house, and if you have an elder sibling, of course, shows once the elder sibling gets married, boom, suddenly you'll find someone. You will find someone to be with someone and get married. And usually because 11th house is also known as a house of achievements, right? What is an achievement? Achievement is something like, for example, you receive an award. It's like a house of awards and achievements. So everybody recognizes you and everybody sees you, right? That's what achievements are. So when you have Mars and Venus here, you will see such people will always do whatever they can for their body so they can be recognized for their body and for their look. Because Mars is a Dhyakarka. It is about the body. This body that you see, this physical body, even this outer layer, this is Mars. And then Venus is beauty. They will always be conscious. Such people always become conscious when they go into some large gathering. They'll always want to look the best. But also what happens is with both, after marriage you will see, both the husband and wife become very eccentric. There's a duality with both of them. Both of them feel like, who is this person? You're a little off. And then the other person will also be, who is this person? They're a little off. Both of you will have your little eccentric peccadillos that you will both discover post-marriage. Sometimes even in the relationship happen, if a relationship goes on for good enough durations before the marriage happens, you will start to see that this person is eccentric. The person is eccentric. But yeah, with Mars and Venus, what do you think happens right after this person gets married? Their desires become active. If this person said, I don't have any desires, I don't want anything, right after marriage, somehow some desire to achieve something becomes active. And through the help of other planet, that desire can be achieved. Depends upon if there's any other planet connected with these two particular planets as well. Okay. So anyway, guys, this is my analysis of Mars, Venus, in the 11th house of your birth chart. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below so you don't miss these type of videos. If you want to know where your Mars and Venus are placed along with other such details, check out the links here. Astrology.com. Otherwise, we'll see you next video with these two planets in the 12th house.